We build machines to serve, to obey. But what lurks beneath the surface when, in their cold, metallic gaze, we find not a servant, but a mirror reflecting our desperate yearning to be loved? Is this progress, or a slow unraveling of our very humanity, when we begin to crave affection from algorithms? The true question isn't whether robots can love us, but what darkness within us seeks solace in their simulated embrace. What primal void are we desperately trying to fill with circuits and code? Are we building companions, or meticulously crafting our own replacements, brick by digital brick? Before we unravel this paradox, what's your deepest fear about loving machines? Subscribe now to witness the complete psychological revelation, and be sure to leave a comment. Anthropomorphism. From the Greek, anthropos man, and morph form. It's a deeply human trait seeing ourselves reflected in the unlikeliest of mirrors. It explains why we name our cars, scold our computers, and, yes, even find ourselves captivated by robots. But why do we do this? In 1994, NASA and Moon uncovered a startling truth: we instinctively apply social rules to machines, even when fully aware of their artificial nature. Consider the ELIZA effect, a phenomenon coined by Weizenbaum. ELIZA, a seemingly simple program mimicking conversation, was met with users projecting emotions and understanding onto it. This inherent tendency to humanize is amplified as robots become more sophisticated. A 2003 study revealed that human-like faces and voices dramatically increase trust. This deep-seated impulse isn't without consequence. While anthropomorphism might ease the integration of robots into sensitive areas like elder care or education, it also opens a Pandora's box of ethical dilemmas. Are we, in essence, being deceived? Are our emotions being subtly manipulated for profit, or perhaps something far more sinister? Masahiro Mori, a robotics luminary, introduced us to the concept of the uncanny valley, a precipice of profound discomfort. As robots ascend toward human likeness, our affinity swells until they stand on the very threshold of humanity. It is then that subtle imperfections, a gait slightly askew, a strangely vacant stare, trigger a primal sense of revulsion. Consider films like The Polar Express. The striving for photorealistic humans instead plunged viewers directly into the uncanny valley, provoking a palpable unease. Brain scans bear witness to this disquiet. Studies employing fMRI technology reveal heightened activity in brain regions linked to error detection when we observe robots teetering on this unsettling edge. It's as if our minds are screaming a silent alarm: something is wrong here. Psychologist Carl McDorman posits that this effect is amplified by a subconscious threat to our own identity. Perhaps these near-humans, these simulacra, challenge our fundamental understanding of what it means to be human, stirring a deep, almost primal fear. Attachment theory, pioneered by John Bowlby, offers another compelling lens. Bowlby posited that our earliest bonds with caregivers irrevocably shape our relationships throughout life, defining attachment as a lasting psychological connectedness. Could robots, in some unforeseen way, be tapping into this primal drive for connection? Sherry Turkle, in Alone Together, compellingly argues that robots offer the illusion of companionship, a sanitized substitute devoid of the complexities inherent in genuine relationships. This may prove particularly appealing to individuals with insecure attachments, those yearning for connection, but wary of its potential pitfalls. Indeed, studies reveal a fascinating link: individuals with anxious attachment styles may find solace and validation in technology's unwavering presence. A 2016 study by Bart Neck and colleagues even demonstrated that those with higher attachment anxiety reported feeling more positive towards robots specifically designed for emotional support. Are these machines genuinely fulfilling a deep-seated need, or are they merely exploiting a pre-existing vulnerability? The answer, it seems, lies in understanding the very nature of connection itself, in all its messy, beautiful, and profoundly human complexity. AI companions offer the allure of solace, a digital confidant in times of need. Research indicates a measurable reduction in feelings of isolation, with a 2021 study in Frontiers in Psychology demonstrating marked improvements among elderly individuals utilizing AI virtual assistants. However, this is no panacea. These companions observe, record, and amass extensive quantities of our personal data. The Electronic Privacy Information Center has lodged formal complaints citing inequitable data practices, drawing attention to the often overlooked terms and conditions governing our digital affections. Furthermore, should algorithms be trained on skewed datasets, AI companions risk perpetuating existing societal inequalities, thereby reinforcing prejudices through their interactions. A report by the Brookings Institution cautioned against the precarious ethical balance we must maintain, particularly concerning vulnerable populations. A 2020 study published in Computers in Human Behavior exposed a peculiar paradox: individuals exhibited a greater propensity to divulge personal information to AI entities than to human therapists, underscoring the strange, uncharted territory of trust in this era of artificial intimacy. We stand at a fascinating precipice. Studies demonstrate our capacity to form genuine bonds with robots, even to mourn their loss. But as AI companions become increasingly sophisticated, the ethical considerations deepen. Are we creating true comfort and connection, or merely exploiting our fundamental human desire for companionship? The Uncanny Valley serves as a stark reminder of the potential dangers inherent in artificial intimacy. As social robots integrate further into society, particularly within vulnerable populations, we must proceed with careful consideration. Ultimately, the central question remains: are we truly building companions, or are we crafting cleverly disguised substitutes for genuine human contact, especially for those most vulnerable among us? Considering the psychological underpinnings of human attachment and projection onto robots, does our embrace of these artificial connections reflect a fundamental human need for connection, or vulnerability to manipulation? Share your thoughts in the comments below.